All right, matchup number 3. Get some 2-2, just knocked off Wembley against Team Teddy Ballgame, Mr. 0-4 in the league. ESPN saying Teddy Ballgame is favored 104-95. I don't understand how they keep putting Teddy Ballgame over 100 points. I think Ted just keeps throwing guys who are projected high from ESPN. It doesn't work. ESPN throws out random fucking numbers worse than I do. And you keep picking that. Obviously it doesn't work. Stop doing it. Just because it says you're predicted to win doesn't mean shit. Go get some good players. Honestly. It's getting embarrassing, Ted. Embarrassing. Anyhow, into the matchups. Quarterback, we'll see if this stays, because with Favre getting that new receiver, I don't remember his name. What's that new receiver's name? He's tall. He's got incredible hands. His speed is ridiculous. He can pretty much out-jump anybody. Oh, fuck. He caught 23 touchdowns one year. Randy Moss. Randy Moss, yes. Randy Moss. He might be putting in Brett Favre this week against even the Jets defense. Because we all know what Randy Moss did to the Jets last time. Not too much, I guess, because Cromartie kind of got to him. But got that one-handed touchdown over Revis, didn't he? Revis is going to see him again this week. We'll see what Teddy Ballgame does with that, or if he stays with Bradford. But as of right now, he's got Bradford in against McNabb. I see them both actually not putting up more than 14 points for either of them. McNabb against Green Bay, and with Clinton Portis out, he's going to be throwing a lot. Problem is, he's going to be turning the ball over a lot, I think, as well. So I'm going to be the one who says he's going to get only about 12 points. Sam Bradford's been solid. And against the Detroit defense, you might think a lot of points, but I actually still only think about 10 points for Sam Bradford this week. If you look at the running backs, a surprisingly very strong core for Get Some. Jamal Charles, LT, and Cedric Benson. Boy, does LT coming out of his shell really, really improve Get Some's team. We'll see if it was just the Buffalo defense. Yeah, he destroyed Buffalo's defense, but it's Buffalo. We'll see how he does against a little bit better run defense in the Vikings. I'm actually only going to put LaDainian at only about 9 to 10 points this week. Jamal Charles against Indy, I'm saying 20. Everybody knows, hold on, Indy can't stop the run very well, and Jamal Charles can run the ball really well, so that's not a good mix. A lot of points for Jamal Charles this week. Cedric Benson against Tampa. Cincinnati's kind of becoming more of that run or pass team. They lost to Cleveland last week, which is not good, but they're going against a really weak Tampa Bay team. I see Cedric getting in the end zone at least once. I'm going to give him about 16 points this week. Asian Sensation has Thomas Jones and who and what? Ryan Terrain from Washington, who is now projected at 14 points by ESPN. But let's be honest, they're not going to be using Ryan Terrain as the freaking workhorse for the Redskins. If he bogarts a touchdown, it's the only points he's going to get. But he's going to be throwing all over the place this week. He's not going to get crap. Give him under 7 points. Mike Thomas from Jacksonville, the receiver out of Jacksonville. No, sorry, 6 points less. Look on the other side at the receivers for Get Some. Down driver, Mark Clayton. Down driver is no good unless he gets in the end zone, because that's the only time he's targeted. He doesn't get that many yards, doesn't get that many catches, but he has been looked at the end zone. But this week I don't see him getting there. I actually only see about 3 points for down driver this week. Mark Clayton from St. Louis, give him 9 points. Bradford does like him, but he's going to be going against Charles Woodson this week. So I say 9, and I'm being generous there. I could say about 5 for him, because going against a good, strong defense like Green Bay is going to be pretty hard. But they're going to probably be passing a lot, mainly because they're going to be getting their ass kicked. For Ballgame, you've got Steve Smith, Johnny Knox. Please get Johnny Knox out of your lineup. I don't give a shit if you have to put Vincent Jackson in there. He might get more points than Johnny Knox this week. Johnny Knox without Cutler, and he's got old-ass Todd Collins throwing to him, and that offensive line, not a good recipe. Take Mike Thomas, put him in your receiver spot. Throw Beanie Wells, put him in your flex spot. That's probably the best thing. That or Mike Sims-Walker for Jacksonville against Buffalo. I'll take him over Mike Thomas. What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing with your lineup. You're just judging by ESPN's predictions, so you look good on predictions. It doesn't mean anything come in the week. Change it up. Change it up, Teddy Ballgame, because what you've been doing obviously hasn't been working, okay? If Mike Thomas goes off for 42 points, then you can yell at me. I'll give you complete permission. I'll come on here and do a public apology, but it's not going to happen, buddy. Tight ends, Chris Cooley, he's going to get the majority of the points for you. He's going to get about 18, 19 points for you. You heard it, 18 to 19 points for you. But on the other side, unfortunately for you, get some as Dustin Keller against a good Minnesota defense. Sanchez, that's a security blanket. But, Keller got a lot of looks, but now guess who's back? Santonio Holmes is back. So we're going to see really how many targets that takes away from Keller. I don't think too many. I still say 13 points for Dustin Keller. It's still Sanchez's favorite target, which tight ends usually are for young quarterbacks. So we'll see. Again, for get some, Andre Johnson, questionable. Have no idea. He was smart to take him out last week. But it's hard to keep him out. It's definitely hard to keep him out. Only one I might start instead, I might drop Driver and actually put in Pierre Garçon, or not Pierre Garçon, I'm so sorry, guys. I might actually put in D'Angelo Williams. I know it sounds really strange against a Chicago defense that has looked really strong, but they didn't look that strong against the run last week. I just don't think that they've really gone up against any really, really great run teams. I think that was mainly the reason why they have averaged such a low point or run yards against. But fantasy stud for this matchup, I'm going with Jamal Charles against an Indy defense. I think he's going to go all Arian Foster on their ass. Fantasy dud as of right now, the whole Ballgame squad minus Chris Cooley. Sorry, this is going to be a slaughter, I think. Ballgame, I'm going to give you the niceness of saying 70 points. Get some. I don't think you're going to go over 100 this week, just because some of your matchups. But your running backs are definitely going to carry your team a little bit. I'm going to say 93, maybe in the high 80s, either way. But you're going to pull out the victory. I'm giving you by 24. That's it. That's final. Ballgame drops to 0-5. Get some, climbs over the 500 mark, goes to 3-2.